Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Hope you are all well and safe and having a great day. My day has been a little bit frustrating because Dave Wendell, a long time subscriber and a member of Digital Easel, challenged me to do a painting with my right hand, and most of you will know, I would imagine, that I'm left-handed. So I did it. I've had a go, and I've put this thumbnail up on the computer screen because I don't want you to see the painting till the very end. Did I crash and burn, or did I cope? Let's find out. So, Dave Wendell, a member of Digital Easel and someone who's been following my channel right from the very beginning, set me a challenge. He said, will you paint something using your right hand? As you know, I'm left-handed, or most of you will know I'm left-handed, and I've got to paint with my right hand. Now, I know full well that if I try and paint with my right hand, I'm not going to get a very straight line. So I thought I would choose this painting, just some trees and some craggy rocks. I thought that gives me a lot of scope for wobbly lines, because I'm going to try and make this as easy as I can. I need to move these tools over to the left hand side, so to do that, go into tools, preferences, right hand, switch that off. Now to me that's in right hand mode now, and switching it the other way turns it to left hand, because I want to be able to adjust the size of the brush. I'm going to bring my colour palette onto the screen, and brush wise I've got Steve Elliott's or Steve's brushes, which aren't my brushes. These are just a collection of brushes that I like to use. Some of them are mine, some of them aren't. So I'm going to use this grunge brush, and I am going to just get in. A bit bigger. Just blocking some colour to start with. I might even colour the background, you know. Let's colour the background. Yeah, then I like that. I can put the blue on. A little bit of this red glowing through there. Bit heavy with that. So this is the easy bit, isn't it, really? Just setting the mood. Tree in there. Colour. Yeah. This grunge brush is great. Love it. I'm just thinking to myself, am I cheating here a bit? A nice line. I think that's kind of getting in the initial layout. I tell you, this doesn't feel easy. swap brushes. I've done with the grunge brush now. I'm going in with the oriental brush. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I want. A bit lighter though. Oh, I don't know how to hold the pen. Hold it like that. I could do. Am I allowed to do this where I can sort of use my hand like a mole stick? No, that's even worse. Let's just do it like that. I think. Well, I'm certainly going to get an impressionist piece. If I use hold that down, that should switch to that. Now you see, I always find that if you hold these brushes down, unless you're actually in the same palette, now obviously it'll be that brush. Blend a bit. Just want to sort of soften that in. I promise I've never ever tried anything like this before. I'm going to just go back to my grunge brush just for a second. And I want a lighter colour, bluey grey. To pop a bit. Yeah, a bit blue, just in there. Yeah, that's better. I like this oriental brush. That seems to be working well. We've got these rusty coloured. So I've got a few people just perched on the top of there. I'm alright till I try and do anything too defined, and then it all just goes a bit pear-shaped. Now, a lot of people, left-handed people, hold the pen like that, but I don't. I've always held it like that, or held it like that. With the right hand, it feels like I want to hold it like that, which is really, really weird. That kind of took on a life of its own there. Let's just the blend in. Oh. Some more of that red, don't I? City colour. So, you know, I have sort of set myself up. I knew what the problems were going to be, i.e., I wouldn't be able to draw. So I've chosen a subject that's going to make it so much easier for me. And using the tools that are available, I picked some nice brushes that are going to blend and give sort of almost abstract impressionist lines. I can put little bits in there. Just sort of it's really frustrating because I want to paint so much faster. Do I create? I really like what I've got going off here now. So, and I nearly swapped the brush into the other hand then. Do I create another layer just to make it a bit easy for myself? Thinking maybe I do. Just blend that out a bit. Yeah, let's have another layer. Ain't gonna hurt, is it? And because I don't want to damage that if I can help it. Right, let's get some trees in then. What brush have I got? Should have the bamboo brush. Sorry, the oriental brush. Should I choose this old brush? One out brush, that might give me a nice barky. Barky, is that a word? I like that. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I've got the wrong colour, but that's okay. I can. Actually, it's not the wrong colour. I can use this colour. Shadow side of this tree. This is so difficult. I like the broken effect of this brush. I'm going to go back to when I've got it sort of roughly in there. Some of the branches roughly painted in. I'm going to go back with the oriental brush, I think. This is, I keep getting broken lines and things, which is great because it looks like the branches are poking through the leaves, but I want it a bit more defined in a bit. Right, let's go in with a sort of a bit of green. Yeah, this brush is really frustrating. I'm going back to the oriental brush, I think. Bit big though. Okay. Use that blender down. I feel like a 4-year-old. It's really nice. I do like it. I like it a lot. I think I need to just blend this off as well. Should be bigger. Oh, it's wrong layer. Better. That's it. Right, I've got a tree. Go back to me. Tree layer. Got a tree coming up here. A bit closer to that. I think that's all right there. I think I would struggle painting anything other than a tree. I feel like my strokes are much smaller. I don't do anything big and sweeping. Yeah, the shadow would go that way, wouldn't it? This isn't blending properly because it's on a different layer. I have to merge them down when I've got them in. And these nice, this group here. Is in front of that one. Beginning to loosen up a bit. It's amazing actually. I am starting to feel a bit looser. Over here. Off the yeah, like it. Oops. I'm doing this all in real time because I just think if I did it fast, there would probably be bits that you might think, hang on a minute, you did that with a different hand or something. Just get that back in place. It slipped a bit. Definitely impressionist, but not my loosest piece by any stretch of the imagination. spot shadow. And a little bit in some of these. Just try and lose the odd line, the odd edge. I forget, you know, because I've not used Procreate for a long time. How I know it doesn't do thick paint like a lot of the other apps, but it still does friggin' awesome. Me oil paint. It just hasn't got, and I do my best portraits are in Procreate. The selection of brushes are superb. It's a must-have app. And you forget, you know, because I try out so many apps, I forget the ones that I started with. And this was probably the second app I ever bought. Artrage was the first. This one was the second one. I just so want to swap hands. Look at the blending on this. I remember when they introduced the blending, and that to me was just mind-blowing. Some grasses in there. Let's get this rocking. Let's see what we can do with that. It's a great colour. I'm going to bring it up here a bit. All those leaves there. Sort of dark a bit here. A bit darker. It goes to green as well. So dark greens in. You see why I picked this, can't you? That the way my hand naturally wants to go in all of these odd directions lends itself quite well to the patterns in these rocks. Yeah. Yeah. Quite liking this. Want some more orangey colour. I think I need a few sort of horizontal lines, but I want them quite thin. Getting these in is going to be a bit tricky. Good. Use the app to help me. That's smaller. That's it. Just blending some of that detail away. It's snowing here. A few little highlights. That's it. Not a lot, just a few. And then, I don't know, do I need this? I think maybe I'll put this other rock in as well. This little one here. Just draws you into it. Actual image is not so good. Working from. Oh. Will do. Like that. Quite like that, understated. Should I put some leaves, some sort of leaves around it? Yeah. More abstract. Put a few down here. Kind of anchors it in a bit. Some darker. Tones as well. Echoes that up there quite nicely. I think I'm going to merge those down now. I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I've remembered how to do that. Create a new layer. Oops. Yeah. A bit too much. I can do that, can't I? And then just take the eraser. Try. Very small razor. I did the hold that down. It's supposed to switch to your brush, but because I'm in a different palette of brushes, it hasn't done it. Yeah, I like that sweeping light. Could do a little bit more of that. Do. Which now makes me think, oh, I need to blend that up there a bit. I've done a lot more of just moving the canvas around than I ever would painting with my left hand. The cool thing about this is, just because I'm doing it left-handed, it doesn't stop you understanding shape, form, colours, tonal contrast, etc. All it does, it stops you actually physically getting them down on the canvas. You see, I think that red rock should be, sorry, not red rock, this, well, I suppose it is a rock. Just come out here a bit more. Finish there. Like that. And I could put some people on the top of that. I don't know. Do I? I think I need some even more highlights on this rock. I don't know. I'm just thinking about getting like a really big brush. Getting olive green and just blocking in. A few more of these leaves. And go with an alternate blue. Some shadows in there. And it all together a bit. Few down there. Now make the brush small. Light blue. Just pop in. Some scales. Maybe just a few. This is hard. Right, and finally back to this. Now this is a tricky bit. I just want to flick in some branches. I've got to be quite delicate if I can. Yeah, that's all right. I'm wondering if I should just take the opacity down a little bit. Like that, I quite like that actually. There we go. A few more highlights on there. Oh, you just of light catching the tree, odd place. That a bit, just a little bit. There. That's it. I think I've finished. Whew. I think I have. I don't put them people in. They're just too. But I've got to sign it with my right hand. I think I should, don't you? Let's just sign it here. Oh. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to create a new layer for this signature. And quite big. Like that. And then I'm going to resize it. There we go. Painted with my right hand. Look at that, straight away I put the pen back in my left hand. Couldn't wait to get it back in there. That was a lot of fun. I hope you have enjoyed this video, watching me struggle with my right hand to produce this little landscape. It was a lot of fun. If you have enjoyed it, big thumbs up as always is much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I've got lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them all with you. So don't forget, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and keep painting. Bye.